Tom Loeffler right here in Las Vegas WBC convention when a lot of things is happening, but let's talk about Kliczko brothers. If you can tell us about the whole Chisora fight coming up, and also if there are any plans with Vitaly. Let's start with Derek Chisora, please.
Next fight, we got a big year coming up next year. Unfortunately, Vladimir's fight had to be postponed, but we just announced, or we're going to announce tomorrow, the fight with Vitaly against Derek Chisora, February 18th in Munich, Germany. And there's going to be a press conference there in Munich. We're looking forward to that fight because all the boxing fans in Europe, the feedback that we got is that Chisora fought really well against Helenius, actually beat Helenius, and right now should be the European champion. So we spoke to the WBC, and they understood the situation, and they granted them, the rating for Chisora in order to fight Vitaly.
There is, of course, a lot of rumors, and they probably will be all over about Mr. David Haye, who is theoretically retired. We know that he will unretire if Vitaly decides to fight him. Is it something you guys looking forward to, or it's on the back burner, or it's something only a possibility?
Well, Haye's on the radar screen right now. I'm sure Vitaly's going to focus on Derek Chisora. It looks like, as I mentioned, with his fight against Helenius, that Chisora's really taken his game up to the next level, and he's really fought an impressive fight against Helenius. So this is the next fight that we're going to focus on is February 18th. There has been discussions with David Haye. He's always kind of a colorful character, one of those guys that has really antagonized both the brothers. And Vitaly said that he's wanted to finish the job that Vladimir started. Vitaly wants to knock him out at some point. So whether that fight happens or not, that would be down the road. Right now, it would be February 18th with Vitaly Kliczko, and then the fight with Vladimir has been postponed until March 3rd against Jean-Marc Mormick in the same place, same arena in Düsseldorf, Germany, and that's the next fight after Vitaly's fight in February.
Question about the new faces, and we have an occasion to break the story. If you can tell us what's happening outside of the heavyweight division.
Outside the two heavyweight champions that we represent, who have all the titles, is we just signed Gennady Golovkin. He's a WBA middleweight champion. In my opinion, he's the best middleweight out there. He's one of those guys who's very impressive. He just knocked out Juan Simon, who's never been on the canvas in his entire career. He knocked him out in the first round. In 2 minutes, he knocked him out. So we're really excited about working with Gennady and looking forward to either a unification fight with WBA Super Champion Felix Storm, or looking to see whatever we have here in the United States in order to build them up over here. But that's the fight that everyone in Germany wants to see, is the fight between Storm and Golovkin.
So this is the newest feature of the K2 promotions, and outside of the is it the trend you guys wanna to develop, not only concentrate on the heavyweights, but maybe bring the guys who could be our world champions in the near future?
We don't sign a lot of fighters, but we sign really good quality fighters. I think Golovkin's a perfect example of that. We think Gennady's going to be the best middleweight for a long time. Just like both the Kliczko brothers have dominated the heavyweight division, we think Gennady's going to dominate the middleweight division. And then we also signed Ola Afolabi, who's #1 now in the WBO. And we think he's going to be the best cruiserweight champion as well. As soon as he gets the shot against Marco Huck, we think with the rematch he'll beat Huck, and then he'll wind up defending his title for a long time. So those are guys we're focusing on. Jonathan Banks also is the NABF champion. He's rated #5 in the WBC, and he's one of the guys who then is going to kind of follow in the footsteps with both the Kliczko brothers.